I was 19 years old and I was taking care of a giant anteater, and my job was to teach her the jungle. And so when I started noticing that I had an infection, I went back to town, probably picked up MRSA in the hospital where I got tested, came back into the jungle, and then got progressively sicker and sicker and weaker and weaker as I was 2 weeks, 3 weeks in the jungle. And then it got to the point where my vision went black and white and I passed out one day. And when I woke up the next morning, I couldn't open my eyes because the pus had come out of my eyes. When you see that picture, you can imagine that I assumed that my life was over because I didn't know what it was. And so I remember sitting by the side of the river praying that a boat would come by, but it was the rainy season and there aren't going to be any boats because the river's psychotic. It was a long time before I got back to town, and I didn't want to leave the anteater, but it became I realized I was dying. I finally got a boat. These guys had gone into the jungle and shot everything they could and taken all the babies, and they were going to go sell them. So it was baby monkeys and toucans and birds in cages and pieces of crocodiles. I was just laying there with all these dead animals in the boat. Got back to the hotel